I'm riding like shit today. My plan was to do a nice review of the Billetron, but I'm riding like total shit. I took down my pool yesterday and I'm just exhausted. So I can barely breathe. Plus I had asthma flare up. Welcome back to Thomas and Dam for the season. I'm not here to show you much riding in this place, so I've seen it a million times. Alright, just a little riding in this place. As we hit the upper for the first time in 2022. I'm sure it won't be the last. What I'm really here for is to give you a Billetron review. We'll stay out of the illegal trails. I forget how fun it is in here until I actually get here. Getting a little arm pump this morning. So I'm going to do this while I'm loading the bike. And my dad always tells me you can't hear what I'm saying when I'm riding. So here's the deal. The Billetron38 is a pretty amazing carburetor. It is a lot like having a fuel injection. You don't have to worry about temperature or elevation or anything like that. The thing pretty much rips. So when we're in New England here, we don't have a lot of elevation change, so it's not something I can talk about, but I'm sure that the carburetor works just fine. We do have a lot of temperature changing and weird weather, and the carb just doesn't miss a beat. Nothing changes. I also really like the power delivery versus the stock keying. It's smoother. Like, I like this bike set up for low end because we have nothing but single track and rough trails around here, and with the gnarly pipe and the carburetor and the Billetron, it's really got real smooth and strong low end. It just can grunt along doing anything. So I guess the question is it worth $600? You know, that's a question you have to ask. I think it is. I really like the way the bike runs. I really like that I don't have to worry about the temperature. I don't have to worry about jets. It does its thing, and I do my thing. Plus the power's awesome. It really is. And up top it just opens up that power valve and it's nutty. More power than I can use around here. I did have to tune it. This one needed to go richer. And I also had that problem at the beginning that I talked about in another video where I guess there was a manufacturing deficit or defect in the choke tube when they pushed them in or something. There was a burr that got caught in some of the carburetor's choke system, and it wouldn't cold start. It doesn't start any different. That's one thing I was hoping for with this bike when I bought it, that it would cold start, because it never cold started easy. It still doesn't cold start easy. I have to kick it, but if that's all I got to deal with, oh well. Other than that, everything is great about it, and it uses the stock Domino throttle cable. Fit right in perfectly. It's easy to tune. I don't have the tuning kit or anything, but you know, it's not really much trouble to make adjustments with it. And once it's dialed in like it is now, I think I have it right where I want it. Took a couple of rides to do that. I don't think I'll be making any changes on it past what I did. Like I said, it's about 3/4 of a turn rich. So they sent me a replacement carburetor. I don't know if this was actually set up exactly like the first carburetor was. It seemed to be running a little rough when I first got it, but after a check of the spark plug to see that it was leaned out, I richened it up fine. All right, that is that. Can't hurt to try them. And Lectron's customer service, spot on, man. They are a good company. In fact, I'll just say this in the end. After I got the replacement carburetor, they called me to make sure everything was happy. I was happy with everything. They literally called me one day while I was getting out of work to ask me if I was satisfied with the product. Can't beat that, right? Later.